Okay guys, unfortunately that's not a clickbait and not a joke. I've done my testings and I'm pretty sure that this new improved bow is something that will break the PvP in a free roam, including trader delivery missions. And not only free roam will be affected, some PvP showdown maps will suffer too. You can buy this new bow for $275 in a catalog or from the gunsmith. Unlike regular bows, this one can be customized, and actually that's something that I always wanted to see in Red Dead Online. You can even buy this awesome variant for 12 gold bars from Gus. Okay, let's begin some testing to find out why it's so powerful. At the beginning of my weapon guides I'm usually testing fire rate, reload speed and accuracy, but for the bow they are kinda useless. I mean, small difference in accuracy for the bow is kinda hard to test, plus with the bow we're probably gonna use painted black anyways. Just want to mention that using regular bow and improved bow without painted black for hunting, I saw absolutely no difference in accuracy. Now let's test whether the new bow is draining our stamina faster when we aiming. You can see the test in 300% speed and there is no difference absolutely. Now let's test something more interesting, damage and headshots. Now I'm gonna get shot to the chest with a regular bow, I have maximum overweight and we're not using any ability cards for damage or damage reduction. Repeating the same test with improved bow, and as you can see it deals so much less damage. Now let's check the damage from the bigger distance, from the lock-on range. As you can see, regular bow deals the same amount of damage, but maybe new improved bow works differently. After testing elephant rifle I won't be surprised. No, it actually deals the same damage to the body from this distance. Now let's check the headshot 1 kill range. For regular bow it's smaller than the painted black range. As you can see, it deals pretty much the same amount of damage as the body shot. I cannot kill from this distance with one shot to the head. Anyway, regular bow kills with one headshot from this distance, that you can see on the map. And it's a pretty big range, to be honest. And now from this distance, Sirnik, who's helping me in this test, is gonna shoot me in the head using new improved bow, and I'm gonna shoot him back using regular bow. So improved bow has smaller headshot distance. We've actually made multiple tests from the different distances before we found out the exact headshot range for a new improved bow, because I wasn't expecting it to be so small.
That's what she said.
Anyway, the exact range from which you can one shot to the head is like 5 steps smaller than the lock-on range, and it's just some kind of a joke. Now let's test the amount of body shots that you have to do to make a kill. Improved bow goes first and I have maximum overweight. It means I'm getting 7.5% less damage. As you can see, it took 4 body shots to kill me with this new bow. Now my opponent has average weight and we're gonna see how many shots it will take to kill him. Again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to make 4 body shots, and he's not using any sort of damage reduction ability cards. Now let's compare it to the regular bow. He's shooting me to the body and as you can see, 1 shot, 2nd shot, and I'm almost dead, but he had to make the 3rd shot. But since he has the average weight and takes 0.75% extra damage, I killed him with 2 body shots only. Conclusion about the damage tests. New bow is not good neither for headshots nor for the body shots. But why am I saying that it's overpowered then? Well, because of this last test. Now you see us checking the painted black range for a regular bow. And as you can see, it's pretty big actually. Take a look on the map. It's a pretty big range on which you can be afraid only of sniper rifles. Repeaters and regular rifles are useless on this range, even with explosive ammo. But now take a look at the painted black range for a new bow. I cannot even see my opponent from this distance, but I can mark him, I can shoot him and I can hit him. So now basically you can be shot out of nowhere and you're not gonna be even able to see where your enemy is. So take a look at this map. Red dot is my opponent and here is where I'm standing. So that's the range for marking with painted black using the new improved bow. And this smiley crying face shows the range for a painted black with the regular bow. And at this point I'm pretty sure that you understand perfectly why this new improved bow is totally broken. I mean, that's an effective range for a sniper rifle with a large scope. And let's be honest, it's not super easy to hit when your target is moving on this distance. But with the new bow, you can just mark your target and send your arrow. And it's not even such a big deal by itself, but there is one thing. You know, there are explosive dynamite arrows in the game and they're completely overpowered. They was completely overpowered even before the update, but now take a look. By the way, my opponent was using level 3 health tonic at the moment. So now in a free roam pretty much anyone can kill you or ruin your trader delivery with only use of this bow painted black and dynamite arrow, no skill required. And now you see why I'm saying that this new bow is a Red Dead Oppressor. It's overpowered and it's kinda hard to protect yourself from it. But it's not only a problem for a free roam PvP, because as you probably know, bow one-shots to any part of the body on some maps, like Valentine, Most Wanted, Tall Trees, Most Wanted, Cholia Springs, and any hostile territory map, despite the fact that I haven't seen those maps for a long time. Anyway, now on these maps no other weapon can compete with the bow, and no other ability card can compete with painted black. Even before the update, bow plus painted black was the best choice for these maps, but at least sniper rifles could counter it on the longer distances, and by the way, sniper rifles require some skill to hit, unlike bow with painted black. And now it's just a competition, whoever places the painted black mark first. One more thing before we continue with the conclusions. I also tested this bow for hunting and I saw no real difference with the regular bow, because yes, you can place the marks on the longer distances, but it's kinda hard to place the mark exactly on the animal's head from the big distance, so it's no use for that. By the way, despite the lower damage, you still making one-shot kills to the heads against deers, for example, without ruining the build quality. Conclusion: this bow is overpowered at the moment because of insane painted black range, and I'm not quite even sure whether Rockstar meant to make him work this way. On the other hand, it might be a nerf to the trader role, similar to how they nerfed the collector's role with adding random spawns. Because just think about it, you making a trader delivery and you have 7 people in your posse that protecting you actually. But now any lonely, no skill griefer can ruin your delivery by just blowing up your wagon from out of nowhere. All he needs is dynamite arrow actually, and it can be easily crafted once you have the receipt. Anyway, I really hope that it's just some sort of a bug and Rockstar will fix it pretty soon, because it makes no sense. Painted black plus dynamite arrow were overpowered before the update, and now with this new bow they are even more powerful. Anyway guys, please let me know in the comments what do you think about all this stuff and whether you agree with my arguments. Because you know, I gave you the test results, I gave you my arguments, and now we can discuss it. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for watching. До свидания.